play with one another. They played for one another. And I can't wait, you can't wait, the world can't wait to see which team truly earns the right to raise that Lombardi and call themselves a champion.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Play action with Richardson. Buying some time right. Big gain downfield. And he'll head out of bounds at the opponent's 35. It's a 31-yard play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Pulls it at the 7. And he nearly broke it for 6. He steps out at the 3-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Taylor can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Love gonna air this out to start. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Man in motion, out of the slot. Throwing on first down, Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers. Love out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Flush down now to his left. Now here he goes. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Oh.
Second quarter about set to begin. Welcome back, everybody, to Super Bowl 64. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Love from the gun. He's on the move. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Love. Bails out of the pocket quick. To the edge of the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
He hooks it deep off his back foot. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a 3rd in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Taylor again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They're going Taylor. And this one doesn't go far. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. Watson coming in motion right. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Play fake, it's Love. And he's got it, touchdown Green Bay! The Packers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers get it back after making their 3rd first half interception.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 14. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here. Love on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And 4th and 4 coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. One in this half. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Love to throw again. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Packers pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. They'll come up 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun on 3rd down. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Taylor. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
On first down, it's Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go. Rush coming for Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Third and long, it's Richardson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. The Colts are ready for the punt. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts make it a one-score game before halftime. They have him back there because of the incredible things that he can do on punt returns, Brock, but this time he winds up giving the other side their incredible moment.
That's right. As a returner, you've got to field that ball clean first, and then second, keep it secure the rest of the way. There's 10 dudes on that other side, like maybe even 11 if you got a punter who likes to hit, and their sole mission is to separate you from the ball at full speed. And if they're lucky, well, they're lucky they can return it back to the house for 6.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He'll throw it. Getting out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Offense to the line for second down. final throw before the break. On the move, headed right. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. They'll recover, still with it. And the Packers are stopped and are going to have the football out beyond their own 30. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They kick the running back in motion. He's got Watson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Takes the handoff, now Love. Watson with the catch. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
A second down throw here for Love. Gets this one to Watson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called,